guys, and welcome to our brand new season of Showbiz Insider. I'm Zoe, and this is, of course, Movida Dubai. Now, as always, we check out the biggest entertainment events here in the UAE. And this month, it was all about the music. The Emirates Airline Dubai Jazz Festival was an extravaganza of musicians. Mariah Carey, Enrique, Iglesias, and Tom Jones, all here live in Dubai. Powerhouse performances from living legends. It was a musical journey of greats, an iconic lineup of rock, pop, and blues artists. Legendary Welsh singer Tom Jones cast a spell on the crowd with vocal virtuoso. In true diva style, pop superstar Mariah Carey literally owned the amphitheater. And Latin heartthrob Enrique Iglesias demanded that Dubai rise up. And we did, to his pulsating set of mega hits. Rocking a red sequin gown and a 5-octave vocal range, Mariah Carey brought it to the UAE. Undeniable charisma and a super slick production. She opened with the hip-hop tinge It's Like That from album Emancipation of Mimi. With tributes to Michael Jackson and George Michael, she sashayed through decades of hits, including romantic ballad Hero and 90s daydream classic Always Be My Baby.
What is it that her that you really resonate with? Is it the songs? Is it the image?
It's the love songs, the glamorous image, the femininity, and she's just like an angel. Yeah.
The diamonds.
And her boyfriend, the young one. I want to see him.
She's a diva. We love her. We love her.
She's one of the first ones that started off with the, pop with the rap kind of thing at the same time, and, integrating rap with pop.
It's got to be the hero. Yeah, we love that song. We grew up listening to that song, and Always Be My Baby.
Now it's like my dream come true today.
With record sales in excess of 220 million, the singer-songwriter has clocked up 5 Grammys, 21 American Music Gongs, and has been crowned the world's best-selling female artist of the millennium.
Do you like the ensemble?
Yep, Queen Mariah spent 3 days in the UAE after her Sweet Sweet Fantasy tour and gave a show which should have been her New Year's Eve concert. It was a historic moment for the Jazz Fest.
Well, you know how it started. It started as a small, tiny jazz festival, and now it has become the biggest event in the UAE, actually in the region. And every year we add something new. Every year we bring different artists. So our lineup this year is crazy. It's nice. It's beautiful. Actually, my favorite is Tom Jones. I've done Tom Jones probably, if I'm not mistaken, about 18 years ago, when he first came to the UAE, and since then I was always dreaming of bringing him back, and this year it happened.
I'm going down to the crossroads with no devil. Will I make a deal?
The Welsh legend Tom Jones also took us through the decades and the octaves with trademark anthems It's Not Unusual and a rocking rework of Delilah.
Maybe there ain't no heaven, no burning hell. Maybe there ain't no heaven.
Regarded as a British national treasure, he's 76 and his career spans nearly 6 decades. With sales of over 100 million records and personal experiences of hanging with Sinatra and Elvis.
Elvis loved gospel music, and he would sing gospel music all night. And I would listen and learn. This song is one of Elvis Presley's favorite songs. presentation.
First of all, I'm Welsh, and I've never ever seen him. I've always been somewhere else when he's been here, so this is my first time and I'm so excited.
Just excited to see Tom. I think he's such a legend.
Well, I was listening to the Greatest Hits CD today. I've forgotten just how many great songs he did.
He's still rocking it. He might be older, but he still knows how to bust a move, still knows how to entertain the crowd. We love him, don't we? We do.
Oh, it's great. It's a good atmosphere. There's lots of entertainment. There's bands everywhere. There's food. There's drink. What more do you want?
With timeless swagger and spectacle, he sang hits from most recent album, Long Lost Suitcase. That's the companion record to his autobiography.
Radio was blasting. Someone's knocking at the door. Looking at my girlfriend, she just passed out on the floor.
The Welsh wizard has definitely still got it, belting out hits like Mama Told Me Not to Come. From iconic headliners to the roots of the festival, it was the supporting acts that brought the real jazz. Raul Madon is the one-man band who's said to turn a guitar into an orchestra and a voice into a chorus. Taking the improvisational aspect of jazz to another level, he literally creates music with his body. What is the process of finding this sound and how do you make them?
Well, I've always been into improvisation, so I started listening to a lot of, instrumentalists and people playing instruments, and I just kind of started to try to, imitate that, and it kind of turned into an obsession.
I mean, that was just extraordinary on stage. Now, you play so many different instruments, apart from your body as well. Which one really resonates with you? Is it the piano? Is it the drum?
Guitar is my main instrument, but I, obviously play percussion and some piano, and I think of my voice as an instrument as well. So I find that I write all the time, and whenever I want to write a song, I can just kind of turn it on, and I'm inspired by ideas, and so that's kind of, and it can be anything also. I mean, somebody can say something, or you can hear something, and it can inspire you. But I'm very much into reading and.
Felt like your music to me was like a cathartic kind of experience, like it kind of cracks you open in a really beautiful way. How do you kind of feel like to do that to the crowd?
Well, I mean, I think what we have as artists, we have this privilege of being able to speak to people's unconscious in a way that maybe you wouldn't be able to say. You can say things to people with a melody that you can't say when you're not singing a melody. So, I mean, that's why people write love songs. You can be very shy, but when you're singing, it somehow just sounds better. The same words sound, are more apt to be paid attention to, let's say.
Also providing a platform for regional musicians, this year the Angami Sessions showcased regional talent. 2 substages, 6 local artists, and the fresh talent of Mexican-Lebanese singer-songwriter Blue Pfeiffer.
Tell me what you know about the night. There is nothing. You don't really care about the trials of tomorrow.
Blue, it's awesome to have you here with us. Now, I was reading about you, and I was reading that you're a very multifaceted performer and producer. Can you explain a little bit about your work and the dimensions of it in terms of image, in terms of sound? Tell me about you.
Yeah, I mean, it's when I have an idea, it translates into music, obviously, but also it's very visual. It's very striking for me. So it's important that it's presented as a full thing, you know, for your eyes and your ears and your smell, and something that you can really experience. So I guess this is why I work a lot with film, and I'm really interested in fashion and art and all of this. So that's kind of my process. When I have an idea, I think of, while I'm making the song, before we even get to making the chorus, I already kind of know like the colors and the palette of how it sounds in a way.
I love that. That's like a true artist, like a sensory experience. Tell me a little bit about your sound, because I know that's an amalgamation of a few different things as well.
I guess so. I mean, somebody said this to me backstage. I guess it is a hybrid of a bunch of things. Like the beats are very hip-hop influenced, and the arrangements are very classically influenced, and the intention of my lyrics is just like my diaries.
I was talking to someone about this yesterday. Like I was saying that rather, I don't want to be negative about it, but sometimes great art comes from a place of pain or dealing with fears. It's that transformation, it's that transition which creates really beautiful things. Is that something you resonate with?
Well, yes, it's true. I mean, it's you write about beautiful things, and you write about beautiful pain, and you write about beautiful heartbreaks, and you write about your, you know, the beautiful hate you have for yourself and the beautiful love you have for yourself. It is what it is.
I know you can, boys. It's time to destroy.
The Angami sessions had that extra cool, intimate vibe, and we've got lots more musicians coming up after the break, plus the king of Latin pop.